Good morning. We are here for our math lesson today. Let me start by sharing my screen. And pulling up our lesson. Okay, so like I said, this is our math lesson. Today is October 6th. And our learning target for today is that the students will use an array to solve a division problem. We've used arrays for multiplication, and now we're going to use them for division. Now, our problem for today is 24 third graders are watching the first grade play in Miss Brown's room. Miss Brown wants to set up 4 rows of chairs. How many chairs does she need in each row? So there's 24 total people. She wants to set up 4 rows of chairs. Okay, so the information that we have, let Ms. Fogelman get her pen. Okay, so the information that we have is that we have a total of 24 third graders, and the chairs for the third graders are put in 4 rows of chairs. So there's 4 groups, because remember I said the rows are the groups. So there's 4 rows and there's 24 total third graders. And our question being asked is, how many chairs does she need in each row so that all 24 can sit? Okay, so to do this problem today, we're going to go to our virtual manipulatives. And Ms. Fogelman should have erased her board, which she has forgotten to do. Oh, it erased. Okie doke. All right. So if you remember, we have 24 children and 4 rows. So we're going to start by making our 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are our groups, okay? So we have 4 groups or rows. Now remember, this counts as the first one in each group, okay? We always count the first one that we put here as the first one in that group. So how many did they say had to go in each group? They didn't say, did they? No. All they said was that we have 24 total children. So just like the last array we did, I'm going to give 1 to each group at a time, because we know that each group must have an equal number in it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, where am I stopping? I'm stopping at 24 because that's how many students we have. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I haven't gotten to 24 yet. 21, 22, 23, 24. So that means all 24 students have a seat. Now, what was the question asking us? Let's go back and check. The question was asking us, how many chairs does she need in each row? Okay, so let's go back. This is a row right here. So we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would need 6 chairs in each row, and we know that they're equal because they all line up nicely at the end. So each group has 6 chairs. So if we go back, Ms. Fogelman gets her pen. What equation would we use for this problem? We know the answer is now 6, but what are we doing? We're taking this number and we're dividing it into 4 groups. So it's 24 divided by 4 equals 6. Okay, So we're taking, when we know it's division, when we have the total amount and we're dividing it by either the number of groups or the number in each group. So in multiplication, we have the number of groups and the number in each group, and we're trying to find the total. But in division, we know what the total is, and we're trying to divide that total by either the number of groups or the number in each group. And remember, this big number right here goes first, okay? Because we cannot divide 4 24 ways. We couldn't say 4 divided by 24 because you guys don't do parts of numbers yet. So we always have to have that bigger number first divided by a smaller number, okay? Let me look at my last screen so I can see if, oh, and of course, Ms. Fogelman forgot to erase again. So again, how do you know when to divide and when to multiply? We said when we multiply, we have the number of groups times the number in each group. Okay, so it's number of groups times number in each group. Whereas when we divide, we have the total number and we're either dividing it by the number of groups or the number in each group, depending on what the question asks us. All right, well, thank you very much, and make sure you're getting your work done today, and we'll see you soon.